Your plant is stuck on one railroad's line, paying whatever rates they demand. But there's a rule that could change everything: reciprocal switching. Starting in 2026, new STB regulations give you the power to request service from competing railroads, even if they don't own the track to your facility. In this video, we'll walk through exactly how to request reciprocal switching and what it means for your shipping costs. First, let's clarify what reciprocal switching actually is. Your plant connects to one railroad's network, the incumbent carrier. Under reciprocal switching, you can petition the Surface Transportation Board to require that incumbent railroad to hand off your freight to a competing railroad at an interchange point. You're not building new track. You're using existing rail infrastructure more efficiently. The 2026 STB rule lowered the threshold for reciprocal switching eligibility. You now qualify if your plant connects to a single railroad and that railroad controls the only practical route to a competing carrier's network. The key word is practical. It means a reasonable distance and cost, not just technically possible. Most plants with single railroad access now have a path forward. Here's the step-by-step process. First, document your current situation. Write down your plant location, the incumbent railroad serving you, the freight you ship regularly, and your current rates. You'll need specifics, not "we pay too much," but "we're paying $2,400 per car for steel coils to Denver when the market rate is $1,800. The STB wants evidence, not complaints. Next, identify which competing railroad could serve you. Look at Class 1 railroad networks. There are 6 Class 1 carriers in North America: BNSF, Union Pacific, CSX, Norfolk Southern, Canadian National, and Canadian Pacific Kansas City. Which one has track within reasonable distance of your facility? That's your candidate for reciprocal switching. Now comes the formal request. You file a petition with the Surface Transportation Board, the federal agency that regulates rail. You'll need to show that the incumbent railroad is exercising market power against you, that a competing railroad can physically serve you at a reasonable cost, and that switching serves your shipper needs. Include your rate documentation, shipping volumes, and the competing carrier's contact information. The STB will review your petition, often asking the incumbent carrier for a response. They'll evaluate whether the competing railroad is willing to serve you and whether the interchange point is truly practical. This process typically takes 60 to 90 days. The STB then issues a decision. If approved, the incumbent railroad must negotiate a switching agreement with the competing carrier. Once reciprocal switching is approved, you've gained real leverage. You're no longer captive to one railroad's pricing. Competition drives rates down. We've seen shippers save 15 to 30% on freight costs after gaining reciprocal switching access. The process requires effort and documentation, but for plants shipping significant volume, it can mean hundreds of thousands in annual savings. For help navigating reciprocal switching and rail strategy, visit steelwheellogistics.com.